The beginning of the 9th round of a fight scheduled for 10. There is Joe Hipp on the right of your screen, Tommy Morrison on the left. Our unofficial scorecards here at ringside have this a 1-point fight in favor of Morrison. And of course, Joe Hipp, an American Indian born in Browning, Montana. His mother, a member of the Blackfeet, and what a sense of pride must be moving through the reservation where Joe was born. Grew up in Yakima, Washington. Lives now outside Seattle, and he is on the verge of possibly doing something that not many people gave him credit or having a chance, Alex. He went off here today at revolving around a 10-to-1 underdog in this fight against Tommy Morrison.
I think the final price was 11-to-1. He is a very live underdog.
Yes.
And he was not, he said, I mean, you never know, Joe said, I don't mind being an underdog. I was an underdog through all my early fights. When people just looked at me and said, this guy doesn't look like a fighter. Joe said, no one who ever fought me said afterwards that I wasn't a fighter.
There has to be
Tough
concern
guy.
in the corner of Tommy Morrison. There's John Brown, his co-manager and trainer. And yes, that is a concerned look. And you see Joe Hipp scored with an uppercut, and Morrison came back with a left. But this crowd here in Reno has definitely swung over Joe Hipp in favor of Hipp, and again, Alex, he scores.
They're jumping on the bandwagon.
Yeah. Well, on our scorecards, Alex, if one of these fighters wins the 9th and wins the 10th, on our card, he'll win the fight. Again, a reminder that we are not the official scorers. There are 3 of them here at ringside. Scoring is on the 10-point must.
All Joe Hipp right now, pretty much all the scoring.
4 minutes of boxing left. This is the final minute of the 9th.
Wide open the mouth of Tommy Morrison, absolutely exhausted. Nothing but that jab. That, I mean, you know, he is got a little bit of snap in the jab, but that's just not enough to keep Joe Hipp off him. And now Morrison's cutting the mouth.
Blood from the mouth of Morrison.
From that mouth that's been wide open for so long, and he's all busted up.
And that's how it gets cut. You can't fight with your mouth open. Oh, a good right hand by Morrison, and that hurts Joe Hipp. Joe Hipp is in trouble. Joe Hipp is down. A right hand from Tommy Morrison staggers Joe Hipp. He's up at 8, and that's the end of the fight. Dick Draculich stops the fight. And Tommy Morrison